What's up, everyone? I want to talk to you today about the power of delusional self belief and how it has brought me to this point in my life, and how I know it's going to take me to my dreams, to my destiny, and how everything is going to be fucking awesome, right? So, over the past 5 years, I've started multiple businesses, failed, I've been moving all around the world trying to make things happen. So many twists and turns of fate, so many obstacles, so many trials and failures. And not knowing the right answers or the right ways, dealing with crazy levels of uncertainty, doubt, fear, pressure, expectations, hopelessness, sadness, all this stuff, right? What kept me in the game and what's taking me further is my belief. It's my delusional level of self belief and faith in my dreams that it will happen, that there's no way that I can lose. I have seen all alternate realities, and every single one I always win. There is like failure is not an option. I cannot lose. I'm gonna keep going ahead. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep finding a new way, and it's gonna work. And I can tell you that there has been so many reasons why I shouldn't have made it, and I didn't play the game perfectly. I didn't have the right work ethic or the consistency or the discipline or the family backing or the resources or the environments or just any freaking reason why I should have won. But what just kept me alive and better than everybody else is my insane level of belief. And I know in this regard that I am better than every single one. You pick 1,000 people, I am the most delusional. I am fucking crazy about this shit. I have so much belief that you cannot deter me from this path. So I want to talk to you guys today about that, because this really is the thing. Because all the answers find you at the right point, at the right time. You pay a certain price in your life and you show the universe, God, life that you're ready, and it keeps giving you new unlocks, and then that takes you one step further and it keeps coming together. And obviously, you can be proactive and you can do things, and find stuff, but just having that faith and that conviction and that belief that this is gonna happen is the most important thing. I'm 5 years in, okay. I came here now and I am like, all I've gone through all these tests, and I know by studying the patterns and looking at my track record and having a glimpse of success now in my fifth year, that I'm on the right path. For the first 5 years, the only thing that got me through was my belief. Now I have some glimpse of success, some glimpse of skill, some track record. I've overcome some odds. I have confidence now. I didn't have confidence before. It was my self-esteem and the baseline, like self-esteem and whatever my character traits and personality traits was there, plus this just like this fake like delusional belief that I kept adding on top of it, and just keeping creating reasons why I cannot lose, why I will win. Every bad thing I went through, I just kept saying, oh, this is making me better, this is making me a monster. This means that if I was $1 million hero, now I'm a $2 million hero. Oh, one more bad thing happened. Oh, now I'm a $10 million hero. I just kept like deluding myself essentially, and that's, I think, just the most important thing is just finding an excuse to win instead of finding an excuse why you won't make it or why you will lose. Finding a reason why your dreams are going to be bigger and better. Every obstacle that gets thrown at you is just like one more reason why you have like there's one more trophy in the cabinet. Like, you are a winner, you are a champion already, and every obstacle you overcome is simply a trophy in your cabinet. The training, the battlefield is where the medals are won. It's not won at the podium, it's not won inside the final arena or the in the running race or at the swimming pool, in the Olympics. It's won in the battlefield, in the training ground, inside the gym. And for an entrepreneur, that gym, that training field, that thing is in the loneliness, it's in the isolation, it's being alone and being broke as shit for a very long time, not having any friends, not having any supporters, everybody thinking you're fucking mad, you're crazy, and just not losing that belief and keeping on going. Because I sit here right now and I kind of empathize with all the people that don't believe in me, all the doubters, all the naysayers, all the critics, all the haters. And there's many types of these people, right? There are the people who kind of believed you in the starting and they wanted you to win, but then you lost everything, things go wrong, and they just lost faith in you. And it's been so long, like why would it happen? There's other people who are critical, and they kind of see that you can win, that you might make it, and they don't want you to win, so they keep saying it so that you lose faith and you lose belief. There are other people that saw that you didn't have it, but then you kind of overcame all these odds, and now they see that you have it, and now they feel like they couldn't overcome those odds, but you did. That means you're gonna make it, and they don't want you to win because it makes them look bad, it makes them feel inferior, and they really want you to die on the way there. And there's all these different types of people that you have to deal with that are trying to derail you from this path. They're all trying to put their voice into your head and say these things that sound like it's help, that sound like it's well wishing, or that it sounds directly like hate. All forms, right? You just have to have that faith, like, no, I'm on the right path. No, I'm on the right path, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm on the right path. I can see it. And the weird thing is, like, now in my life, I kind of understand these people, like some of them, because I don't have any external results. I don't have the money. All the claims that I'm making, there's no proof. There's no external proof of success, or like a network or awards or just no reason outside why it will work. People are like, yeah, maybe you had a lucky break here and there, but it's not for us, man. This stuff doesn't happen. Becoming a millionaire is so crazy. You're talking about becoming a multi-millionaire. You're saying like, oh, this will happen and one day you'll be rich. You're insane. You're psychotic. You're crazy. You're mad. You're delusional. And all I can say now is like, I get it because I have the vision. They don't have the vision. I can see like a car engineer building different parts of the car. It's like over the past 5 years, I'm like, oh, in the first year, I got the blueprint for the car. Then I got a door. Then I have a mirror. Now I tried painting the car. It went to shit. But now I had to build the panels again. But now I have new paint and I have new panels. I see it. Now I just have to get fuel and I have to get all these parts. I know how it's coming together. I can see it. I can see the plan forming together. But they can't see it. None of the people around me can see it. They can't see the vision. They can't see the skills I have. They can't see the talent I have. They don't understand the drive and the desire I have. I can see it. I'm the one with the vision. That means I'm also the one with the ability to see how it can come together. Also the one with the ability to see why it will come together, right? And you guys are like that. You guys have to be like that, because why would they believe in you? Like, I look at my family now, and I've had some conversations recently, and I can see all the people like that are looking at me. Like when I was 22 and I wanted to start a clothing brand, their family members are like, okay, cool. Now they're looking at me at 27 and like I'm on some like e-commerce website, I'm looking at something, they're like, oh, clothing brand, okay. They pity me, and they're like, when they leave the home and they get in the car and they're going, they're probably saying like, man, I feel bad for his parents, I feel bad for his grandparents, like all the money, all this thing, the education, all the hopes and dreams they had for this kid, it's all dying. Like this kid, I think he's like mentally like gone, he's crazy, he's lost, like all the hopes are dead now, all the shit, it's all there. You can sense it in people's faces, and I have to prevent that from affecting me. I have to not allow that shame or that negativity or the fear or anything to get in my head, and that's just it, because they shouldn't understand and they won't understand, but I do, and I have to keep going. All the times in my life when there were reasons to quit, when I lost everything, rock bottom taught me so many lessons that it's like, at that point, everybody was right. Now they can't see it, and I have the belief, and I get it. Okay, it's a battle of conviction keeping them at bay. But there were that first 5 years before I had any success, before I had like any skills, before I understood how all this would connect, before I had any glimpse of anything. It was just me for years alone, being a crazy dreamer. It was just that. And there were times in my life where it made absolutely no sense to continue. It didn't make sense financially, it didn't make sense health wise, it didn't make sense logistically, it didn't make sense anything. And every fiber of my being was telling me, dude, you need to stop. It's like fallacy of sunk costs or whatever. It's like you're going in the wrong path and this could really hurt you and end you. And there was this tiny little heart saying like, dude, but what if it works? Dude, what if it works? And that's the extreme, the next level of being delusional. It's having that fucking faith, to take the leap of faith that nobody can see this. Even I don't know, I can't see this, but I'm not going to let them win, and I'm not going to let my stupid mind win, and I'm going to trust life or God or universe or whatever you believe in to have my back. And I cannot live this life. I'm not willing to live this life, especially right now after I lost everything and going out on the bottom. I'll live with it for the rest of my life, and I'll become miserable, and I'll become bitter, and I'll become a hater, and I'm blaming everyone now, and I'm blaming the world now, and I don't want to be this person. And I would fucking rather die trying to win and have a shot at that dream than live like this. I am willing to suffer. And when you make that commitment, you have to take that leap of faith, that extreme delusional leap of faith, where you are prepared to die. You tell yourself that I am fucking ready to die. There's nobody can stop me. And that's where you become one with God. That's where you become one with dreams and destiny. That's where you really become delusional. That rock bottom, when you climb out of that shit fucking alone, nobody to back you, nobody to help you, that's when your beliefs just fucking get ingrained. It rewires your brain. You flip a switch, the monster comes out of you. You smash everybody. That's it. So I have this fucking belief, I have this fucking courage, I have this fucking just this power within, and that's why I don't need to do anything to anybody. I know that what I deserve, I will have. There is a check to be collected at the end of this road, and I'm fucking collecting that check. So nothing can get in my way, and that belief, bro, because I didn't have all the answers. I was a fucking loser. I was a waster. It's almost like you're lying to yourself, because there is this big mismatch, within the external and the internal, and your internal is also breaking, and you're feeling bored, and you feel like, why am I doing this to myself? Why can't I just be normal? Maybe they're right. And you're going through all these things, but you just have to keep like, no, one more. No, it's gonna be worth it. No, it's gonna work. I am gonna make it. So, like, you just have to fucking be delusional. I beg you, like, don't fucking give up. Don't quit. It will come together. The uncertainty means you're on the right path. The hate, the fears, the criticisms, it all means you're on the right path. I didn't have any glimpse of success or results until the 5th year. I had some beginner's luck. I started my business in 2019. I had some beginner's luck in 2020. It gave me that glimpse, and that glimpse gave me hope that it can come again, and the next every year was just hell. It was just different types of hell. It was just red hell, blue hell, green hell, this type of test, that type of test. But it was all part of the plan. It was all building me into a person. And being delusional is what kept me in the game till now. So I really, 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 really hope you fucking stay delusional. And now I'm standing here 5 years in, and I feel so calm. I feel so relaxed. Like, what can anybody say to me? What can anybody do to me? I know that no matter what happens in my life, it's just a process. It's just God testing me. He has my back. I've been in the deep end, in the cold, deep, dark waters. I know exactly who I am, stripped of absolutely everything. I know who I am in here. And there is nobody that can stop me. I am a warrior of the light. I am a soldier of God. I'm here to awaken humanity. I'm here to help every single one that I encounter, that I cross paths with. I'm here to leave you better than I found you. And I do that by showing courage. Courage is what it takes to start, and courage is what it takes to continue and pick up even when you have absolutely nothing. And just reading these quotes and just using every single thing that I can to keep going, man. And that's it. And now I'm here and I'm telling you, in 3 years or 5 years, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but my moment will come. My time will fucking come. And I just need that one shot. I've taken so many shots over the years. My surface area is so big. People talk about overnight success and luck. Sure, luck is real. Sure, there are times that I've gotten some luck and some things have worked out that I didn't know would work out. Sure, that grace of God is there, because I'm like, I took a bad wrong turn and it should have ended me forever, but it didn't. And there are times where I knew I shouldn't have opened a door, but I did. And God smashed me and punished me and still forgave and showed me mercy. So it is real, luck is real, grace is real, mercy is real. But those are things outside my control. My job is to focus on what I can control and let go of the things that I can't control. What I can control is working like a madman, 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, reading books, looking for the answers, not being entitled, not being lazy. Hard work during extreme conditions makes you fucking harder. That's it. Like, discipline creates winners, but sacrifice creates champions. And I'm a fucking champion. I'm a world champion. And my game is entrepreneurship. That's the only difference. So that's my fucking mindset. And who can fucking stop this? Like, nobody gets hurt. I benefit from this mindset. Everybody benefits from this mindset. Like, this is like just peak mindset, bro. And I didn't even know what mindset, the word, meant. There are so many fucking subsects in that big topic. There are books on it about identity and beliefs and inner beliefs and conflicts and affirmations or visualizations and all these high performance coaches and techniques and all that shit. I found out about all this shit in my 4th year, 5th year, because I didn't even I was too arrogant, maybe. I was too lazy. I didn't read books. I didn't look through these things. But I kept going because I was just fucking psychotic about just my belief about this shit, And in a few years from now, when all this shit connects, everybody's gonna be like, I'm a genius. And guess what? I fucking am. I am a genius, because I was genius enough to never fucking give up. I was genius enough to never let the world stop me from making my dreams a reality. So when it all connects, in 3-5 years, I'm gonna have my Rolls Royces, I'm gonna have my fucking fleet of cars, I'm gonna be flying in my jets, I'm gonna fucking have any watch, clothes I want, I'm gonna have the office that I want, the team that I want, any girl that I want. I'm gonna retire my parents. My parents will never have to worry about a fucking thing in their life ever again. My kids will be set for life. My last name will stand for something. I will make a difference. I will make something out of this. And it's just this fucking belief, bro. I can't express to you how important it is, because this literally carries you through the entire fucking thing. Other people might not have put a word for it, and people say you should be delusional, and I am delusional, and I say that because there's a difference between being delusional and being delusional. And being delusional is having all this belief without the work. Nobody works harder than me. Nobody has sacrificed more than me. And I've done it under crazy conditions, crazy fucking conditions. And I feel like that makes it extra beneficial. So in a few years, everything will come through. And I swear the world is not fucking ready for me. I'm gonna come out of the gate like a fucking war horse, bro. Just fucking cavalry, swords in the air, just chop every fucking enemy down, It's gonna be amazing. Quentin Tarantino with his big break, and 50 Cent with his come out, and Sylvester Stallone with his come out, and Conor McGregor, and fucking I don't know who else, but a lot of people had that moment and had that big break, and I know I will have mine also, and it has to come. It's just inevitable. There's no reason why it shouldn't come. So that's it. This is me deluding myself into believing that my dreams will become a reality in 3 years, 5 years. I don't know exactly when, There's a timeline for success. It's 5 years, you figure out all the skills, Then the next 3 years you build everything, you build the infrastructure, you build the distribution, and you do all those things. And the last 2 years, the 8th to 10th year, that's when everything connects. And I'm just trusting that. That's it. And so far it seems accurate, and I'm fine if it connects in the 5th year, if it connects in the 4th year, 3rd year, it doesn't matter to me. That's okay. And I'm not God or a magician or like some crazy guy that I can like actually tell the date and when it's gonna happen and how. I don't know. I really don't know, and I don't want to know. I leave it to God. Let it happen whenever, however He sees fit. Until then, I'm just gonna do my best. And if it happens in the 12th year also, that's okay. Like it doesn't matter. The timelines really don't matter as long as I'm playing the game right. I'm doing the right things, my integrity is solid, I'm working hard and just there. And obviously there's pressures and expectations, like my dad's getting old, my mom's getting old, you know these guys need me to come through. They fucking need me to come through. And all the um, competition that I have that are ahead of me, every year I delay is like 1 year I cannot catch up, and all these things are there. But bro, this is a single player game. It's like when everything connects, it will connect so beautifully and it will be better than you imagined. And I'm betting on that, I'm counting on that it will be like that. So that's it. This is the power of delusional self belief, and why you should be fucking delusional. You should be fucking delusional, So yeah, that's it, man. Like when you're a long-term thinker, people can't see you and support you, and they shouldn't, because if they gave you all that support, you wouldn't need to be delusional. If they gave you all the fucking correct answers and the help that you need, your character wouldn't be built, your mind wouldn't be built. You wouldn't become who you are. And becoming who you are is the most important part of the journey. It's not just the rewards of the journey, it's not just the experiences and the journey itself, it's who you are. Becoming a delusional one is what fulfilling your delusion is. So that's it. Always be fucking delusional, and I hope you fulfill your dreams, and best of luck.